Alright, hey guys, Gruz here, and welcome to Thief Deadly Shadows. This is the third installation of the Thief series, and it's pretty good. Released in '04, I think. And we're gonna check it out. I've played the first couple of levels of this before, but after that, I don't know anything about this game. I've heard a lot of good things about it, and namely just the mechanics of how you sneak around and things like that. So let's just get started.
I got a tip last night from my fence. Heartless Perry. A nobleman named Lord Julian had some sort of quarrel and showed up at a local inn well after nightfall and in a foul mood. He's carrying a velvet bag about the size of a man's fist, and it never leaves his sight. Sounds likely to be valuable, but I'll know for sure when I steal it from him. Perry sent over a floor plan of the place, the Blue Heron Inn. Finding his lordship won't be hard. His room number will be in the guest register, if I can get to the front desk to read it. The inn will have guards, but not as many as a private estate. That should make things easy, which is one of the reasons I'm willing to try it without knowing for sure what the take will be. Lord Julian is so protective of that bag. There's got to be something of value in it.
Alright, so right off, you notice there's voice acting. This is one of the better parts of the game. There's a lot of, especially the main character's voice acting is pretty good, in my opinion, at least from what I've heard. And so this is the intermission. Pretty much, it's like a tutorial. Oops.
I got a tip last night from my fence.
I thought they said
Heartless
about,
Perry.
not abort.
A nobleman
That's
named
briefing,
Lord Julian
difficulty,
had some sort of quarrel
normal.
and showed up at a local inn
Got our
well
goals.
after nightfall and in a foul mood. He's carrying
And
a
so we don't have
velvet
to listen to
bag
him say this again.
about
We're
the
gonna
size of
start. And Thief's game minimizes every time I start a mission, so it stops the fraps recording. So do not be alarmed if it cut away for just a second. Welcome to the training mission. Throughout the rest of the game, you will make your own choices and take your own path. In this mission, however, you will be given instructions at every step. To get started, follow the footprint on the ground to the first training experience. Okay, so here we are. The lighting in this game is really well done, and one would expect it to be, as that's like the major selling point of this game. To be a thief, you must learn to use stealth. When you hide in shadows, guards will not be able to see you unless they are very close. The light gem at the bottom of the screen will tell you how visible you are. Crouching, moving slowly, and hiding behind things can also be helpful, but are not always required. In this case, the guard will not see you if you simply remain in the darkness. So sneak past this guard. X is crouch, which I'm gonna do. And that the light crystal they were talking about is down in the bottom middle with the cardinal directions on them. And it'll, like if I stand up, it'll light up a little bit. Now, how light it is doesn't necessarily mean you're in the light. It can indicate that you're in the light, but it also indicates sound. So if I'm running around, it lights up some. If I don't, it gets darker. And if I'm crouching, I can be seen less because I'm crouching, so it's even darker. But if I go in the light, it'll also go up. But if I stand up, it gets brighter. And if I move around a lot, it gets brighter even more. So that's just to show that, you know, it's an indicator of your stealth as a whole, as opposed to just how bright it is. I get some water. Okay, some guards will be on patrols, looking for intruders. You must learn to observe your enemies and use careful timing to slip by them while their backs are turned. Sneaking past this patrolling guard, or sneak past without getting caught, pretty much. So there's the guard.
So, guess I didn't see anything after all.
And we made it. Okay, the sounds you make can alert guards, yeah. So you slur to move quietly. Your footsteps are louder when you run and when you cross over loud surfaces, such as metal. To eliminate this, press and hold control, which is creep. This is pretty much telling you can crouch. There we go, we made it in. And the gate locks on us. No, we are trapped. Move. Can I pick this up? That is not what I wanted. You can use some objects by right mouse clicking. Ching. I can pick up stuff, and I can put it down, or I can throw it really far. Okay, this is where this game gets pretty unique. You manipulate the environment through the use of your little gadgets, and in this case it's a water arrow, and I think this spawns indefinitely, so I'm gonna stop that. And they're all bound to hotkeys, of course. I think this one's 7 or 8, or 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's 8. And you hold down your left mouse, and you can zoom in with Z. There you go. Kind of looks like ice, but I guess it's like a bag of water. Not that they had plastic back then. Okay, so we're gonna climb over this. Climb. Training successful. Is there anyone up there? Guess not. And you have rats. Okay. What the? I guess they don't attack you. But they don't like it if you step on them. So here, that's a lock, and we have to pick it with the little mini game. So in the bottom right, you have a little pick that he has, and you go to where it starts. Yes, thank you. To where it starts shaking, which is the sweet spot, and then you get on that sweet spot. Like so. Took me a while to get used to that. Wasn't exactly sure what it was asking me to do until I fiddled around with it for a couple minutes. We go up here. I really like the shadows that it casts. Very, very good effect. Alright, so now we use our blackjack. It's pretty much just a big ass club that we club people with. And this is telling us, pick 'em up. Unconscious bodies may alert other people. Who would have guessed? Nope. Drop him. Yeah. So now we've completed one objective. Get to the front desk. Now we need to figure out a way to locate Lord Julian. And well, you know, there's the book of Registoire. So here's a guest list, and of course, the person we want is the first one. And he's in the Peony Suite.
Lord Julian. Wouldn't do to have anyone think he was just Julian.
Indeed. No, I'm not crouching. Nice fire going. Yes, and we can access our map. It doesn't say where we are, which is kind of appropriate. But from the map, it seems like we kind of started here-ish. Right by the guard, blah blah blah, went down the alley, and went around, and now this is the cellar. And then we went through the cellar and up the ladder. And then we're here. We just went up the stairs. Or we're on the stairs, so we should be roughly around here. Okay, and this is saying that all the loot that's valuable that you can sell is glowy, has that sheen, sparkle, sparkle. And we can also press up against walls. Does he have a bad eye? Oh, whoa, scroll wheel, nice. I want to see him in the light. R. Yeah, one of his eyes is all freaky. Maybe it's a gadget. But as you can see, one thing that people don't like about Thief 3 is that you can go into third person, which allows you to look around corners and stuff like Metal Gear Solid style. So I'll not be using that unless the camera angle is just terrible in an area and I just can't see anything. But I'll be working to avoid it. And I can't look around corners. I'll be utilizing that instead. So now we have some noisemaker arrows, which are pretty much like fireworks on a stick.
These are getting... I just heard the strangest noise.
Yeah, the
Gotta check the
strangest
door as well.
noise. Close the door, close the door, close the door, close the door. Ooh, loot. Loot? Not loot. Sometimes things don't work out as expected in your plans, and you have to plan accordingly and adapt accordingly. So Julian's not sleeping. He's out doing something else, and as we know, he takes his bag wherever he goes. So we have to look around, see if we can find any clues. Oh, what do you know? There's a big arrow pointing to this. My friend and honored Lord Julian, I will meet you in the Lancaster room tonight. I trust you will be mindful of the risks involved and be generous. Morris, the cook. Okay.
His lordship has gone for a walk.
Yes, he has gone for a walk.
Can't have gone far.
And I know he hasn't gone far, because it told us that they're meeting in here. Oh, wait. I want to go check that room that the guard went into. See if there's anything in there I can steal. Stay out of the moonlight. Don't want to turn into a werewolf. Where did he go? Strange. Secret passage? Doesn't look like it. But loot. I like loot. Let's close this door, just in case he comes back. This one too. NPCs will notice if something is like different, like if stuff is missing or if doors are open or